Hello, welcome to story time. We are going to get ready to read Stellarphant by James Foley. All right, I'm going to read a page and then show you the pictures. Okay? If I can get it open. All right, our first page, we've got the Commanding Our Future Hall of the Hero from Space Command. We've got some pictures of all the different astronauts that have gone into space. This is a big book, so it's a hard one to show the pictures to, but we love this one. All right, again, Stellarphant by James Foley. This is one of our Kane Miller books. All right. One ordinary day at 9 a.m. precisely, Stella walked into Space Command. Clickety-clackety, clickety-clackety. Hello, she said. I'd like to become an astronaut. Clickety-clackety. Clickety-clackety is the worker sitting there typing on his computer. The man stopped clacking on his keyboard and looked up. Splurt! He spits out all of his drink. But you're an elephant, said the man. I am, said Stella, holding out her application. Here he is when he notices that she's an elephant. And then he spits out his drink. But we've never had an elephant astronaut before, said the man. I know, said Stella. I would be the first. I'm sorry, said the man, but I don't think we can let an elephant be an astronaut. Imagine what would happen. We'd have all sorts of animals applying for approval. Here he is, handing her application right back to her. She doesn't look very happy about that. But you have sent some animals to space, said Stella. The man nodded. Then why not an elephant? Asked Stella. And she is pointing to the Hall of Fame of Heroes. Notice down here, they've got different animals on the wall that they've sent to space before. Did you know that we've actually sent animals to space? It'd be pretty fun if an elephant went to space. I'm sorry, said the man, but the other animals were smaller. We don't make spacesuits in your size or shape. Unless you can find a spacesuit to fit you, I can't approve your application. So Stella measured and stitched and tinkered. Okay. There he is telling her that he can't approve her application. And then she measured and stitched and tinkered. What is she building? Do you know? Until finally it was ready. Now, can I be an astronaut? Asked Stella. I'm sorry, said the man, but you need to complete basic training, and we're just not set up to train elephants. You're too big. You'd break all our equipment. Unless you can find some training somewhere else, I can't approve your application. She built her own spacesuit, and he still said no. She needs to go find somewhere else to do her training. So Stella found teachers, and she studied. And here she is studying with her professor, who's a sloth, cute little sloth. And she strengthened and practiced and prepared. So she found someone to teach her how to be strong. And she prepared. Okay. It takes a lot of work to become an astronaut. You have to know how to do a lot of things. And you have to be strong and healthy. Until finally she was ready. Now can I become an astronaut? Asked Stella. I'm sorry, said the man, but our rockets aren't built to lift elephants. You're too heavy. Besides, you wouldn't even fit through the door. Unless you can find another rocket, I can't approve your application. So Stella sketched and tested and assembled. What do you think she's making now? Until finally it was ready. Now can I be an astronaut? Asked Stella. I'm sorry, said the man, but you need a crew. And unfortunately, none of our astronauts want to fly with an elephant. They say it's bad luck. They say it's too dangerous, and they say something's bound to go wrong. Unless you find a crew, I can't approve your application. There's the crew that said they don't want to go with her. So Stella gathered all her friends, and together they studied and strengthened and practiced and prepared until finally they were all ready. Look who she found. She got her teacher and her other friends who helped her practice and prepare, and they all got ready together. I have a crew, said Stella. Now can we be astronauts? The man did not know what to do. Well, he said, I'll get my manager. So he didn't know what to do, so he went to go get his boss. Let's find out what the boss says. The man's manager did not know what to do, so he went to get his manager. And the man's manager's manager's manager didn't know what to do either. So he went to get his manager. And on this went until they ran out of managers. So here's the man and his manager, and the man and his manager's manager, until they ran out of managers. So they asked the big boss of Space Command, and the big boss and all the managers sat at a long table to have a long talk about the elephant in the room. Why won't they approve my application, thought Stella. I've trained for this. I have a suit, a rocket, and a crew. They have to let me be an astronaut. They have to. Okay, here they are at the long table, and they're all talking. It says blah, 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 blah. All of them are talking about why she can't do it. And here she is sitting here thinking, they've got to let her do it. She's done everything she can. She's prepared and worked really hard. Stella then realized that actually they didn't have to let her. She did not need their approval. She had everything she needed. There she is. She realized she doesn't need them. She can do it. She's ready. We are go for launch. T-10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Where are they going? Just a little bit more, so don't check out yet. Here they are in the Hall of Astronauts. Their pictures. And here it says, now hiring, all welcome. And here she is welcoming all kinds of animals to come and to train and to prepare and work hard to become an astronaut. And all the animals that she's already helped. Then at the very back of the book, we have a true history of animals in space. While no elephants have become astronauts in real life yet, all these amazing animals have. So it goes through the history of all the different animals that have been to space. There you go. That's Stellarphant. I hope you liked the story. It's one of my favorites. I love that Stella is so determined to do some hard work so she can get her dream. And she worked really hard, and even when somebody told her no, she knew that she had to work hard and she could do it by herself and with the help of her friends. So I hope you like that story. If you're interested in getting a copy, let me know. Otherwise, this is Stellarphant.